Hello everyone, ARG back with some more Franchise Hockey Manager 8, and today we are still playing as the current day Ottawa Senators. So today should be a little bit of a short stream since the month of October is kind of short. There's not that many games, and that's kind of okay and works for me. I have a couple things going on, especially with the dinner cooking and everything. So that's not gonna be, or it is actually going to be kind of a good thing for me. So last time out, we played all the way up to the start of the season or so. We lost. I was pretty sad to lose Alex Farmington for pretty much the rest of the season. So him and Colin White we're not gonna see for quite a while. I've only selected my lineup for now. I didn't do the value bin waiver pickups yet. I figured I'd do that on screen here and see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. So for the first season, the utopic goal is to make the playoffs. In real life, my Suns are not going to be able to do that. We had very shoddy goaltending to start the season, and then we had the COVID outbreak, and the league let us play with 10 or 11 players on the COVID list. And then, we have all those injuries right now. We're still playing decently, but it's slowing us down for sure. But anyway, we're going to try to avoid all of that this season. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on continue, and now we're going to be scouring the waiver wire. I'd like to pick up a forward to replace Farmington, and I'd like to pick up a defenseman. Am I going to be able to get both or only one? I hope at least one. Look at that, we're second in the Atlantic. Not gonna last for long, probably. I don't know, maybe we're gonna surprise. Connor Brown is close to be back. That's good. Shea Theodore has been put on the trading block. I would love to have Shea Theodore on my team. I wonder if I can get Vegas to take Zaitsev for him. Let's trade right defenseman, right? Alto Shea Theodore is that's Ree's a left shot, which I knew that. Alright, so those guys have to clear waivers. I'm having them start in the AHL. Alright, so we're gonna advance one more day, and then we're gonna have all of those waivers we can look at, which slows down the sim a little bit. I couldn't believe how long it took to just launch the game because there's so many more leagues and everything. I'm so used to playing historical anymore. Not used to that huge database, which, I've read on the forums about people struggling with, like they're getting 50-60 years into the future and they're struggling with how slow it gets, and I can't see it. Again, I have a really good computer, so alright, so let's see here. So Connor Brown is healthy, that's good. Alright, so Colin Delia has been put on waivers by the Hawks. Calvin Pickard, James Neal, Spencer Martin, Adam Warner, Matthew Phillips, Phoenix Copley, Alex Lyon or Leon, Scott Wedgwood, Maxim Lagacé, lots of goaltenders, Jonas Johansson, Noel Akshari, Mathieu Olivier, Connor Ingram, and Mason Shaw. So now let's go shopping. Alright, so Akshari is hurt. He's not going to be available for a while. That's not helping me now. A guy like James Neal doesn't help me either, so I don't need that. Alright, let's see here. Not a whole lot of defensemen, huh? Will Levy, maybe? I don't know. I'm trying to shop over here. Alright. Well, as is, you know, real life, Adam Brooks is on waivers. He's been put on waivers like a million times so far in this season in real life. Oh, there's not a whole lot, is there? I wasn't expecting a whole lot, but... Yeah, Monsieur Olivier is also hurt for a while, probably, isn't he? Come on, show me. 1 to 2 weeks, that's not too bad. Ooh. Yeah, I have plenty of your types on my team. Maybe Mason Shaw. Oh yeah, that's a little bit more what I'm looking for. Let's claim Mason Shaw. Is that right? Ah, they don't have it in here. Yeah, I'm gonna put a claim on Mason Shaw. I hope I get it. And then for a defenseman too, I don't know who to get. There's really not a whole lot of defensemen. I might have to just eat it as is and try to make up for the loss of Formenton with Mason Shaw and go with that. Hopefully I get him. Alright, let's go. So how have you been? Got yourself some sunflower seeds yesterday? So do you like them like plain or salty? I like them salty usually, which is rare. I usually don't go for the salted stuff too much, but for that I like it like that. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, we got Mason Shaw, so I'm gonna keep him. Alright, so Brandon Baddock goes to the Wild. Laurent Dauphin goes to Buffalo. Joey Anderson goes to the Wild. Ryan Murphy goes to Nashville. Columbus gets Tim Gettinger. Carl Garnstrom goes to Buffalo. Nathan Todd to Buffalo as well. Wow, Buffalo's claiming everybody. Matthew Phillips goes to Seattle. Michael Dalcol, sorry, is claimed by the Red Wings. Otto Koivula claimed by the Ducks. Jesper Silgren goes to Boston. Michael Carcione goes to Seattle. Anthony Richard goes to the Ducks. Noel Aksheri was claimed by the Kraken. We claimed Mason Shaw. Clark Bishop is about to come back. Oh dear God, I didn't even know they were making fancy sunflower seeds like that. I'm gonna need to up my sunflower seed game. It's been a while since I've had any. Alright, so I'm gonna read the Nhl Season Preview. With the National Hockey League season about to get underway, the early Stanley Cup favorites appear to be Colorado, led by center Nathan MacKinnon. General manager Joe Sakic has built a squad that will be the team to beat this year. But they can expect challenges from Ken Allen's Edmonton Oilers and Toronto, featuring center Austin Matthews. Among the dark horses, Pittsburgh stands out as a possible challenger with a big season by Sidney Crosby capable of pushing them into contender status. Scoring race will likely see Edmonton's Connor McDavid challenged by Leon Draisaitl of Edmonton and Colorado's Nathan MacKinnon. The top defenseman in the league is generally considered to be Colorado Avalanche blue liner Cale Makar, with Tampa Bay's Victor Edmond and Roman Josi of Nashville also in the running. Finally, among goaltenders, New York's Igor Shesterkin stands out as the league's best, while Montreal Canadiens netminder Carey Price and Frederick Anderson of Carolina can also steal games for their teams. Alright, so the Sens are not anywhere. Yeah, I don't think there's a dollar store like super close to my house, where I used to live before there was one right around the corner. I'd have to look. Sizzling bacon sounds pretty delicious to me. I'm not sure about the Taco Bell flavor, maybe. I mean, as long as it doesn't do the same thing to your colon as regular Taco Bell. Alright. There's more. Max Jones, Mason Appleton, maybe. Really need a D. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna bring Borowiecki back, as awesome a guy as he is. Oh wow, another ex-Sens defenseman is on waivers, Ben Harper. Yeah, I wouldn't expect it to, but you know, I had to say something for comedy or humor purposes. I mostly have that joke stuff. Alright, so I don't think I'm gonna claim anybody in there. Mason Appleton is maybe a little bit interesting, but I don't think so. Thing is that they added that thing where waivers are stuck to your team for an entire year, so I'm not too interested in doing that. I already claimed one guy, which I'm gonna need to send somebody down now. That's okay. Oh, Kiefer Bellows and Adam Ernie. Oh, Max Jones was claimed by the Wings, and the Islanders claimed Mason Appleton. Alright. Oh yeah, one too many player. I have to send one down, and actually it might be Shane Pinto. I think that Pinto could... Oh no, Roby Yarventy. Yeah. Let's send Yarventy down. There you go. Alright, advancing slowly but surely towards the start of the season, where we're gonna play back-to-back games against the most beloved team in the league, the Toronto Maple Leafs. Ooh, Nathan Beaulieu is available. Oh wow. Alex Boggy-Brulette might be good. I'm gonna try to claim him. I am not gonna let him pass. Or at least I'm going to try to get him. Somebody else might get to him first. Oh, New Jersey got him. New Jersey got Alex Boggy-Brulette, and I would have liked to get him, but that's okay. I got Mason Shaw. Alright, so the regular season is about to start here. So we're starting against the Leafs. They already played a game. That was against Montreal, I think, if I remember correctly, with what happened in real life. I mean, Montreal and Toronto face each other in the first game of the season like 90% of the time anyway, so pretty sure I'm right. Oh yeah, it's here anyway. There you go. Toronto won 5-2. Alright, so let's take a look at the Leafs. See if we can beat them. Alright, so they have TJ Brody, that's hurt. Ilya Mikheyev is hurt, and Austin Matthews is hurt. So, oh yeah, that's true. Austin Matthews did have wrist problems at the start of the season. We didn't see him in those games. Alright, so in net they have Jack Campbell and Peter Mrazek, Jake Muzzin, Morgan Riley, Rasmus Sandin, Biega Hall, Dermott, Menel, Lily Jigren, Clifford Ritchie, Kerfoot, Bunton, Engvall, Robertson, Spezza, Tavares, Camp, Simmons, Nylander, Marner, and Kashi. Hopefully we can win. They don't have all of their best players. Alright, let's see here. Alright. The coach is ignoring my positions. That's okay, that's on me. I just have to play as a coach if I'm not happy. Alright, so the Leafs are going to go with Jack Campbell in net. We're going to start the season with Matt Murray in net. The game is in Ottawa. And of course, go Sens go! Ho ho ho! We start with a win. The Sens defeating the Leafs 4-3 in overtime. Alright, so we were outshot 44-39 in this game. Eric Brandstrom was the first star of the game, he had an assist. Nick Robertson was the second star with a goal and an assist. And Victor Mete, of all people, was the third star with a goal and an assist. 16,384 people were not subjected to COVID restrictions and showed up at the game. Brady Tkachuk opened up the scoring, scored the first goal of this Sens season. That was a power play goal from Artem Zub and Victor Mete. Then Toronto scored twice. Actually, it was Michael Bunting both times. So Toronto were up 2-1 after one. Then in the second period, Connor Brown scored from Tim Stützle. Made it 2-2, but Toronto scored again. Made it 3-2 Toronto after two. In the third period, Victor Mete scored unassisted. Tied the game at 3. Then in overtime, your first hero of the season was Zach Sanford, scoring in overtime from Adam Gaudette and Eric Brandstrom. 4-3 the final score. Alright, Zach Sanford with the winner in overtime. I don't think we have ever played Sanford in overtime. But it worked for me in this sim, so hey, that works. Alright, what's going on in the world of hockey? Strong night for Nikita Kucherov. Yeah, oh dear God, 3 goals and 3 assists against the Red Wings. Starting strong here for Kucherov, a 6-point game. In that same game, Cirelli had a goal and 5 assists. And a big game for Tyler Seguin. He had a hat-trick against the Rangers. Mark Scheifele is back from suspension, and then there's been a trade between the Buffalo Sabres and the New Jersey Devils. Alright, the Sabres are sending the rights to Ryan Johnson to the Devils for Tomas Tatar. So Tomas Tatar already moves. He was signed as a free agent in real life during the summer prior to this season to go to New Jersey. Played maybe one game. No, he didn't even play a game. Then he was traded to Buffalo for the rights to Ryan Johnson. So Ryan Johnson is a project. He's a defenseman with 3.5-star potential. So Buffalo's trying to get better right now. Alright, and now Anders Bjork and Joe Snively are on waivers. I won't pick them up. Yeah, I know. Tatar! They sure love to say it like that in Montreal. Alright, let's advance this one day, and then we're going to be in Toronto this time to play against the Leafs. So why is Adam Brooks' nickname Prairie Jesus? Do you know why, or do you just know that it's his nickname? Alright, so Andrew Poturalski has been put on the trading block by the Hurricanes. Now we're going to be playing in Toronto, so obviously we're 1-0 against the Leafs. Leafs are second in the conference. And yeah, let's play them. Hey, Kel the Best, how are you? Anton Forsberg is going to be in net for this game. Peter Mrazek is going to be in net for Toronto, so we're both playing the other goaltender we didn't play in the first game. Now, let's see if we can continue to have a perfect season. Ooh, no. We got shut out on the road. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Alright, so we lost 4-0 on the road in Toronto, so there's not going to be a whole lot from my perspective to look at. We were outshot 30-25 in that one. Alex Kerfoot was the first star of the game. He had 2 goals. John Tavares was the second star with 2 assists, and William Nylander was the third star with a goal and an assist. Alright, was there a fight or something to look at? Nope. I'm not gonna look at Toronto goals, so we're 1-1 to start the season. Not too terrible, not too terrible. Actually, pretty happy to winning 1 of 2 against Toronto. Simon Benoit has been put on waivers. I will not claim him. Great night for David Pasternak. He had a hat-trick against the Stars. No further punishment for Ryan Lindgren with the Rangers, not suspended. Jeff Carter got to 400 goals in his career with a goal and an assist against the Blackhawks. Ooh, McDavid has neck stiffness. He's going to miss about 5 days. Blake Coleman is back from suspension in Calgary. And Robbie Yarventy improves at right wing, playing back in Belleville. Oh, looks like Del Zotto got hurt down there. Alright, we're about to host the Dallas Stars. So the Stars are 1-1, same record as us. We're going to take a look at their lineup. Alright, so they only have 1 injury, which is Yanni Akanpa. Alright, so they have Oldby and Kudobin in net, Andrew Sekera, Ryan Suter, Ainley, Lindell, Arlie, Klingberg, Iskanen on D. Ben, Blake, Como, whom they traded for before the season's... No, wait. Yeah. No, they didn't. Caro, Robertson, Seguin, Faxa, Glendening, Ince, Garner, Bach, Pavelski, Radulov, Gurianov, and Raffle up front. Alright. Back home, I'd like a W here. Actually, we're going to play 4 straight at home here. Oh, Mason Shaw's going to make his Sens debut. After that, I claimed him off waivers to kind of help with the loss of Alex Formenton. Alright, so Kudobin in net for the Stars, Matt Murray in net for the Sens, and of course, go Sens, go! Please? Oh, that's a 7-5 loss. Lots of goals scored, but we were on the wrong side of that one. We were outshot 34-33 in that one. Tyler Seguin was the first star of the game. He had 4 assists. Connor Brown was the second star with a goal and an assist. And John Klingberg was the third star with a goal and 3 assists. 14,417 people in attendance for the game. So we open up the scoring in the second period. Nobody scored in the first. Tim Stutzel scored from Dylan Gambrell. Then the Stars tied the game. Then we scored twice. Zach Sanford from Shane Pinto and Tyler Ennis. And then Shane Pinto from Tyler Ennis and Zach Sanford. 3-1 Ottawa after 2. We felt pretty good. I was sitting here at home, and I had to watch that on my mother-in-law's channel because it is a game against Dallas, so the game was blacked out, so I couldn't watch it on ESPN+. But I was feeling pretty good, up 3-1 going into the third period, and then things started to suck. We allowed 4 goals in 2 minutes and 26 seconds to start the third period, and all of a sudden we were down 5-3. Then Dylan Gambrell scored from Tim Stutzel, and Connor Brown brought us back to within 1 goal. Then the Stars scored again. Then we scored again, Connor Brown from Tim Stutzel. Again, we were up to 1 goal deficit. But Joe Pavelski scored in an empty net, and we ended up losing 7-5. Oh, Gambrell got a 5-minute major. I guess we get to see if he's been suspended. Alright, so we're 1-2. No, he's not suspended. Alright, so Logan O'Connor has been put on waivers by Colorado. Now Gambrell is not suspended, as we just saw. And Tyler Seguin, as we know, had a great game. He had 4 assists. That's indeed a great game. Alright, so I guess I'm about to get Clark Bishop back, but I'm going to send him straight to the minors. Unless he gets claimed, obviously. Alright, now we have a few days off before we host the Sharks. Artemi Panarin lights the lamp. He had 3 goals and an assist against the Leafs. Good night for Vinny Inestroza with Buffalo. 4 goals and an assist against Vancouver. Yeah, it's indeed a pretty good game. Good game for Kyle Palmieri. With the Islanders, he had a hat-trick against the Blackhawks. And Philip Tomasino, playing for Nashville, had a hat-trick as well against the Kings. Alright, we're going to advance one more day, and then the Sharks are in town, and former Ottawa Senators captain Erik Karlsson. Oh, Charlie McAvoy is not suspended in Boston. However, Brandon Carlo is suspended. Wow. 2 of their defensemen from the same game got looked at for suspensions. Carlo's going to miss 2 games. Right, San Jose is in town. They have a perfect 2-0 record so far this season. Obviously, we have not played them so far. Alright, let's take a look here. So, Nikolai Nizov, I think that's how it's said, is hurt, and Gadjovich is also hurt and not going to play. Alright, so Reimer and Aiden Hill in net. Mario Ferraro, Simic Middleton, Burns, Vlasic, Milosh, of course, Erik Karlsson, Matt Nieto, Cogliano, Dallin, former Sens pick, Bonino, Kucher, Artel, Peterson, Chmielewski, LeBlanc, Barabanov, Merkley, Balsers, Blickfeld, and Timo Meyer. Yeah. Hopefully we can limit his offense a little bit in this game. He has a knack to hurt teams. Alright, let's get to it. James Reimer in net for San Jose. Anton Forsberg is going to be back in net for us. Go Sens, come on. Make me proud. Oh yeah, 5-2 win. Nice home win here against the Sharks. I like it. Oh yeah, dominant performance here. We outshot San Jose 43-29. Chris Tierney, of all people, was the first star of the game. He had a goal and an assist. Now, for those of you that are not Sens fans, there's a kind of a meme thing going with Chris Tierney that he score goals with absolutely anything but his stick. Especially this year, he had goals like go off his shoulder, his back, you know, whatever works to go in, but he doesn't really score often with his stick. But anyway, Zach Sanford was the second star with a goal, and Eric Brandstrom was the third star with an assist. 15,678 people in attendance. Christiani opened up the scoring in the first. That was a non-assisted goal, and then San Jose tied the game. It was 1-1 after 1. The second period, Zach Sanford scored from Sokolov and Mason Shaw getting his first point as an Ottawa Senator. 2-1 Ottawa after 2. Then in the third period, Tim Stutzel scored on the power play from Nikita Zaitsev and Christiani. What was Zaitsev doing on the power play? DJ Smith, you need to stop doing drugs. Then San Jose scored. It was a 1-goal game. Drake Batterson scored unassisted, gave us back a 2-goal lead, and then Dylan Gambrell scored in an empty net from Connor Brown and Eric Brandstrom. 5-2 the final score. Oh, Mike Amadio is on waivers. Short-time Sen player that we got in a trade with LA for Craig. Not Craig, that was his dad, for Christian Wolanin. There was no stopping Anthony Duclair, who had a hat-trick against the Colorado Avalanche. And Nico Ishier has a good game as well. 3 goals and an assist against the Capitals. So Kel the Best is going to be probably pretty happy with that. 2 players from his 2 favorite teams just performed pretty good. So Duclair and Ishier, there you go. Alright, we're advancing one more day. Alright, latest on Scott Wedgwood. Arizona wants to make a trade. I'm not trading for him. Even though it said that I was rumored to go for him. Nobody contacted me about that. Alright, third game of a 4-game Homestead. And we're going to be hosting the Rangers. This is a game that where everything went wrong for the Sens in real life. We were up 2-0 with 6 minutes left to go in the third period. The Rangers scored 3 goals in regulation, and Chris Kreider injured Matt Murray, who was playing really well in that game up to that point, and then we started to lose a bunch of games after that. So the Rangers are 3-2. And that's good for 6th in the conference. We have not played them, so let's take a look at their lineup. Oh, they have no injuries. That's going to be fun. So Shesterkin and Georgiev in net, of course. Tinordi, Nemeth, Miller, Lindgren, Yarabek, Truba, Fox on D, Goodrow, Ant, Lafreniere, Panarin, Zibanejad, Strom, Rooney, Yidel, Baron, Reeves, Kreider, Kako, Blais, and Gauthier up front. All right. Georgiev is going to be in net for the Rangers. Matt Murray in net for the Sens. Go Sens! Let's make it 2 wins in a row. And it is a 3-1 win on home ice, making our fans happy here. We outshot the Rangers 35-26. Zach Sanford is starting the season pretty strong. He had a goal and an assist. Artemi Panarin was the second star with a goal, and Tyler Ennis was the third star with a goal and an assist. Only 13,485 people in attendance for the game. Tyler Ennis opened up the scoring in the first. That was a power play goal from Adam Goddard and Zach Sanford. And Josh Brown scored a goal. I think my game might have a bug. From Victor Mete and Drake Batterson, 2-0 Ottawa after 1. Nobody scored in the second period. That would be great. I'm not going to, to say it's going to be a slam dunk, but yeah, that's my goal, to try to reach the playoffs this season. Then in the third period, Zach Sanford scored from Shane Pinto and Tyler Ennis, made it 3-0, and then a little bit more than halfway past the a little bit past the halfway mark of the third period. Rangers prevented Matt Murray from getting a shutout. It was still a 3-1 victory for the Sens. All right. Travis Boyd has been put on waivers. Philip Forsberg extends his goal streak to 5 games. He had a goal against the Jets. Kyle Connor extended his goal streak to 5 games as well. In that same game, he had a goal and an assist. Anthony Beauvillier extends his goal streak to 5 games as well, with a goal against Arizona. Clark Bishop is starting to get there. Alright, and that's the last home game of that homestead that we had. That's going to be against the ever always dangerous Washington Capitals. Oh, Zach Ostapchuk got hurt. Oh dear God, so did Austin Watson and Tyler Ennis. What the hell? What the hell? Alright, a big game. Oh no, Watson was already hurt. Tyler Ennis is hurt. When the hell? Right? Alright, so a big game for Taylor Hall. He had a hat trick against the Sharks. Carlo is back in the lineup for Boston, and Beauvillier extended his goal streak to 6 games with a goal against Vegas. Alright, so Ennis is day to day. That's okay. We have other players that can get in for him for the time being. All right, Washington is 2-3. Wow, that's good for 13th in the conference. What's going on in Washington? All right, so Dennis Cholowski is hurt, and so is Nick Backstrom. Right, and Carl Hagelin may or may not play. He has a playable injury. Samsonov and Vanecek in net. Erwin Orlov, Van Riemsdyk, Kempney, Carlson, Jensen, and Schultz on D. Ovechkin, Hagelin, Manta, Shiri, Ehlers, Garbosa, Dowd, Kuznetsov, Pilon, McMichael, Wilson, Hathaway, Sprung, and Oshie up front. Despite their record, it's still a pretty good team. Alright guys, let's protect the face-off dot, the top of the face-off dot where Ovechkin likes to just park himself. Samsonov is going to be in net for Washington. Anton Forsberg is back in net for the Sens. Of course, go Sens! We lost that one 4-1. We lost against a pretty good team. Yeah, we didn't generate much. We were outshot 33-19 in that one. Alex Ovechkin was the first of the game. He had 2 goals and an assist. We didn't protect the top of that face-off dot, like I said. Kuznetsov was the second star of the game with a goal and an assist, and Lars Eller was the third star with 2 assists. 15,187 people in attendance. Washington scored twice in the first period. They were up 2-0. Then they scored again in the second, made it 3-0. Then they made it 4-0 into the third period, and then late in the third, Josh Norris scored from Artem Zub and Drake Batterson, and it was a 4-1 loss at the end of the day. So we are 3-3 so far this season. We can make it a winning month with our last game of the month against the Stars again. Great night for Steven Stamkos. He had a hat trick against the Sabres. No further punishment for Robert Bortuzzo with the Blues, not suspended. Clark Bishop feeling better. Alright, so we have a few days off. Hopefully Ennis gets to feel better. I like Tyler Ennis. Or like my girlfriend and I like to call him, Little Guy. We like to call him Little Guy. Oh, Corey Perry is hurt in Tampa Bay. He's going to miss 4 months with a ruptured foot tendon. Yeah, I had a strain Achilles and that hurt like hell, so a ruptured probably feels pretty crummy. Right, Clark Bishop still feeling better, but not quite back. Oh, Clark Bishop is ready. And Andy Andreev has been put on waivers. Not picking him up. Now we're going to put Clark Bishop. In Belleville, unless he gets claimed. One more day off, and then we're playing in Dallas against the Stars. Luke Johnson has been put on waivers. Ooh, Cale Makar is hurt. He's going to miss 4 weeks. So the Avalanche without Makar for a month. And Tyler Ennis is feeling better. That's good. Alright, Dallas is now 5-2, of course. Not too long ago, we lost at home against them 7-5. So I would love to give it back to them on the road here. That would also give us a winning record for the month, which I always like. Matt Murray is going to be in net for us. Braden Oldby in net for Dallas. Go Sens, come on. Oh, we lost 5-3, so a losing record 3-4. We can overcome this. Not a great start, but we should be able to do something. We outshot Dallas to 34-27, so we just didn't get the goaltending in that one. So Jamie Benn was the first star of the game. He had a goal and 3 assists. Sokolov was the second star with 2 assists, and Artie was the third star with an assist. So Dallas scored first in the first period, then Chris Tierney tied the game from Sokolov and Nick Paul. It was tied at 1 after 1. Then in the second period, we actually took the lead. Mason Shaw scored his first goal as an Ottawa Senator from Brady Tkachuk and Sokolov. 2-1 Ottawa at that point. Then Dallas scored 3 times. It was 4-2 Dallas after 2. In the third period, we came to within 1 with Thomas Chabot scoring on the power play from Mason Shaw and Eric Brandstrom. It was 4-3, but with 13 seconds left to go in the game, Dallas scored in an empty net, short-handed while we were 6-on-4. And they made it 5-3 and we lost the game. Oh, it's not going to be easy to make the playoffs. I think I have a shot, an outside shot, but it's not going to be easy for sure. Alex Ovechkin extends his goal streak to 5 games with a goal against Arizona. Big game for Max Pacioretty. He had 4 assists against the Ducks. Memorable night for Mark Stone in that same game. He had 3 goals and an assist. Tyler Ennis is starting to feel better. And Tampa Bay might move Gabriel Dumont. No thank you. You played in Ottawa. I was not exactly enamored with your play, so you can stay over there. A couple of days off still until November 1st, where we're going to be playing against the Hawks. Scouting, I'm not really looking at that for now. It's not really important until the draft. And Tyler Ennis is completely recovered. That's good news. And one more day off. This is Halloween. Alright, Ryan Donato has been put on waivers by Seattle. Morgan Geeky as well. So is former Ottawa Senator Max McCormick and Cole Lynn. Morgan Geeky might be interesting. Hey, Ricard Raquel has a memorable game. Yeah, is it gonna last? Oh, I don't know. So Raquel had a hat trick against Montreal. Good job. All right, our best jersey sellers were Matt Murray, Thomas Chabot, Anton Forsberg, Tyler Ennis, and Connor Brown. So no love for Brady Tkachuk or Josh Norris or Drake Ballard. No love for our first line. Right, that I like to take a look at though. Right, so okay. Oh, that sucks. Tuzo got better, but at aggression and fighting. Yeah, well, at least nobody regressed, so that's good. Nobody lost points. I have a pretty young team, so not a whole lot of players would get worse, I would think. Alright, the most jerseys sold in the entire NHL. No Senators player, and Austin Matthews is first. See, that makes a little bit more sense. When you play historical, you see really weird stuff for like the jerseys. Here, it makes a little bit more sense to me. Alright, so McCormick has been put on waivers by the Kraken, Geeky, Donato, and the players of the month were Nikita Kucherov and Spencer Knight in Florida. There you go. There you go, sir. Your teams are doing beautifully. Do I want to get Morgan Geeky? You could take maybe Pinto spot, or maybe Sokolov's. I think I'm gonna try to claim Morgan Geeky. Alright, so as I stated at the start of the stream, this is going to be a little bit of a short one because I have stuff going on. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the standings. Oh god, we're near the bottom. I don't want to look at them anymore. Alright, look at that. The Panthers atop of the Atlantic, the Devils atop of the Metropolitan. The best is going to get invested in this series here. See how his teams are doing. Oh, Colorado is struggling. Look at that. Colorado, Edmonton's not doing too hot either. Pittsburgh's struggling a little bit right now, but they start the season without Malkin and Crosby, so that's going to hurt a little. Take a look at our stats. We didn't do all that great. We didn't score that many goals. Yeah, our best player is Zach Sanford with 6 points in 7 games. Tim Stutzel has 5 and 7. Connor Brown has 4. Our best defenseman is Victor Mete. Oof, it's pretty rough. Yeah, Tkachuk has only 2 points. Norris has only 1 point. Yeah, that's gonna need to improve for us to do better. Let's take a look in the entire league and see who is doing good. Mark Stone is the best goal scorer in the entire league. He has 10 goals, followed by Philip Forsberg, Ovechkin, and Panarin all at 9. The best passer is Kucherov with 12 assists, followed by Ryan Johansson and Max Pacioretty with 11 each, and the best scorer is Kucherov with 19 points. Of course, Zach Sanford with his 6 points is way far behind. Duclair, Forsberg, Stamkos, Seguin, Ben, Pacioretty, Ovechkin, Bowie, Point, Stone, and Connor. Yeah, there's no like super crazy surprise there in the points. No surprise as in, you know, nobody that shouldn't be there. Maybe a little bit surprised that McDavid is not there, but he did get hurt, so maybe he missed some games. Alright, and we can look at the goaltenders. I already know mine are not going to be there. Yep, so Spencer Knight with a really great save percentage and a really great goal save above average. Alright, so that's gonna be it for me today. So a little bit shorter than usual, so sorry about that, but sometimes you have stuff you got to do. So as usual, I want to thank you for tuning in. So I'll keep pizza Oreos, kill the best, and everybody else, thank you for being here. You're always welcome back, of course. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube a little bit later and that you like the video, please feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, all of that good stuff. And until I roll this game again, I'll see you folks next time. Thank you.